Hi, loves. So, yesterday I was talking about how I found out that the ego was the reason I was watching the news all the time because I was trying to prove my worth by being knowledgeable about current affairs. And yeah, that's like where that could stop, right? Like I could just stop examining it there. But we took it a step further in therapy, and which is what you should do, right? Like there's always just layers under layers. And you do it to figure out the whys of you, right? Like what's pushing you in life. But it's just, it's important to just never stop sort of digging, right? We're always evolving. So there's always new things to learn about ourselves. Anyway, so we took it a step further in therapy, and it's interesting. The reason why I feel the need to be validated through my intelligence is because my parents were really scholastically driven. They wanted us to be good students, excellent students, and they wanted us all to go to college. They had high expectations of us as students in the world. And so that is when I felt the most adored and the most attention and the most love, I guess. It's like a combination of things, right? Like you feel the most safe when you're fulfilling the expectations of our parents because it makes them happy. And then when you're not fulfilling it, it makes them disappointed. And then that becomes a whole other different wound and thing that you have to examine. But for me, I knew that if I was top of my class, because I grew up in Fiji, you get ranked. And so I had to come in first or I had to come in second. And that was kind of the only option. Like third was okay, but yeah, had to be in the top two of the class. And that was what I drove me in school. So I did that. And then I would get the praise and adoration and love out of that. And that's why I value my intelligence in the world, is because that's where I feel the most loved and validated. So just looking at my fucking need to watch the news all the time and to stop doing that because it was adding to my depression, unearthed all these other things about me that I hadn't really paid attention to. Like I knew that I was somebody who enjoys taking care of people because it makes me feel good to make other people feel good. I knew all of these things and the reasons why I did it, but to sort of unravel this whole, and it kept going. I mean, the more I dug into certain things, the more I unraveled about myself. But it's just really interesting that one little thing in therapy can just open up this whole door of information about yourself, which is why I always urge people to go to therapy, because you will learn about yourself in ways that you didn't know. And not for nothing, but I'm always attracted to really intelligent people because I'm a sapiosexual. So then that was a whole other wormhole that I could have gone down when it came to this validation and my intelligence in the world. So point being is that one little thing, one little breakthrough in therapy usually leads to bigger things. And it helps you reevaluate your life. It helps you look at your choices and what you're doing and understand it better, so then you can have more compassion for yourself. You can be more loving to yourself because you get that your choices are not always driven by the person that's present right now. It's driven by underlying subconscious things. So it gives you compassion, and then maybe you have compassion for other people, and it just shares love with the world. So therapy works. Do it.